welcome to another episode of New House on Wheels. This week we leave the beautiful Camilla Beach. We had a fantastic 3 days here, really enjoyed ourselves immensely, even caught a fish, which is very unusual. But we need to keep moving, so we're heading north to Mackay. But rather than stay in the middle of the city, Cindy's found us a fantastic camp just out of town. I think it's only $15 a night, fully off-grid. They do have some toilets and some showers there, which is just an absolute bonus. So let's go and check this camp out. Not only is Eungella Park a fantastic campground, it's also, and primarily, a scout camp. They have a mountain bike trail that runs all the way around there, which is absolutely brilliant. From what I hear, it's not the greatest trail, but it is still a trail and it's free. And obviously friendly to all ages, as you can see by this young fella here. But just because it's a mountain bike trail doesn't mean you can't go for a nice walk around the place. There really are some beautiful trails through here, and great features, some really nice water features which I'll show you in a second, and well, it's just really quite a nice place to stay. So once we'd set the van up and gone for a bit of a wander around the place to check out Eungella Park, we popped our heads into town. We had a few errands to run and food to get and the likes, so we popped in there, but we also went out and had a bit of a swan around the town. Went out to the Marina District, checked out the view out there. You really did know you were starting to come into the tropics out here. The islands and the beautiful blue waters and the blue sky. And this Marina District was absolutely fantastic. They've done such a marvellous job of it. There's some beautiful boats in the harbour there. There's some people obviously doing pretty well for themselves in this area because there's some lovely rigs there. We also shot up just north of town. We got told by the information centre that there's some really lovely lookouts out here. So we come out and they were not wrong. Look at these views. You can just see forever the beautiful tropical islands out there, the ocean. You're just not starving for a view. It is absolutely fantastic. So we soaked it up and spent a few hours just driving around and just soaking in Mackay. We then stopped in the IMO Pub, and we thought we were going to stop here and have a bite to eat and a bit of a drink and the likes. But man, this place was absolutely chockers. The staff was slammed, and it was going to be about an hour and a half before we saw any food. So we decided to keep moving, but we took in a couple of the beautiful views before we left. How's this? Next morning, the weather turned a bit sour. A bit of cloud cover and a bit of rain threatening, but we thought, let's go and make the most of this day. So we shot up the road. We'd been told that the Eungella National Park was well worth a look, so we did that. We zipped up there, hoping that the weather would hold out for us, and it did. So we had a fantastic day up there, so check this out. Good morning, everyone. We have come up to Younga for the day. Now, Younga in the traditional language means place of the clouds or something along those lines, and it is standing true to form. All right, check this out. I'm going to spin you around. We've just come up to the, I think it's called the Skywalk, and yeah, pea-soup fog out here. It's unbelievable, and we were driving through some beautiful clouds. Great drive up here, real twisty windy road, about 20k an hour only, but yeah, let's go and see if there is any sky to this walk. Well, gang, we've made it to one of the platforms, and I think you'll agree with me, the view is outstanding if you like looking at clouds. We were told that on a cloudy day you ain't gonna see a thing, but on a good day you can see all the way to the coast. But such is life. Still something nice to see. It's 13 degrees. Weren't expecting that in northern Queensland.
Look, we might not have a view, but it's still pretty specky to think that we're this high up and in amongst all the clouds. I guess we've missed out on this spot with whatever it is out there to look at in amongst the rainforests, but we're going to make our way to Broken River, and hopefully we get to spot some platypus out there. Apparently they're in an abundance at the moment, so fingers crossed we get to see that little sneaky, shy creature again. What a beautiful little walk.
Stop number 2 for our Younga tour today, and we're at Broken River. Apparently platypus here, so very keen to see some. I know Cindy's pretty damn excited too, but yeah, we'll just follow the trails. There's a few trails, you don't have to go too far, and we'll see if we get lucky. This would have to be one of the most peaceful places. We have already seen some platypus, but getting them on film is a whole nother thing. We'll do our damnedest for you. What you thinking, Sim?
I don't know what I'm thinking. I can see why they're here. It's just so, I don't know. It's gorgeous here. It's beautiful.
was a success.
We did. We probably saw the same one or a few over and over again, but they're quite cute and creative. You know, they come up and show their face and then go, watch me, and then quickly hide away and gone.
Yeah,
Play hide and seek for a little while. It's, you know.
Yeah, they're stealthy little buggers.
They are.
But, oh, so cool, so cool. It was nice to see it. We saw a lot. Can't ask for more than that, eh? That was just brilliant. So, had a great drive, driven through the clouds, had to put a jumper on, and we've seen platypus. It's a great day so far.
Winning. So here's a second viewing. We're going to have a look at it down at Broken Rivers. So let's see if we can have any luck looking out here and see if we can find some more platypus.
Okie dokes gang, this is the third lookout. We didn't stop too long at the first one, been under the traffic bridge, it's a bit noisy there and didn't like our chances as much, so we moved on. The settings here are absolutely beautiful, aren't they, Sin?
They are. And the cute little thing is they tell you how to look for them. So there's all these little plaques everywhere that tell you the story of the area, but it says here, the world's below you, so stand still, wait patiently, watch for the bubbles and the bow waves. Over here.
Even getting a visit here by a turtle. Who's a cutie. Seems to be more tortoises here than platypus, but that's alright. Still lovely. Alright, we finally found one at the second spot, the third spot, and it's a baby. It's so cute. And there he goes. Thanks for coming, little guy. Alright, after all the fun and frivolity with the platypuses and the cloudy skywalk, we're coming down into Younga for a cuppa. Check this little place out.
Unbeknownst to me, while I was doing the wide shots outside of the cafe here, there's this dirty great big brolga that's made itself at home in these parts, and they're waiting. Everyone was waiting inside for it to scare the heck out of me, but I just didn't see it. Walked inside, saw this thing, and was like, "What the heck is that?" But he's sort of taken, I guess, home at the cafe here, and has been hanging around for quite some time. Very protective of the owner's daughter, apparently. But no, he's a pretty beastly looking thing, and I reckon he'd do some damage if he wanted to. Anyway, we got a fantastic cup of coffee, went out to the lookout, and had a fantastic view over the whole valley out front of Younga there. The clouds had lifted, and so we did to get that view finally. And then left there, and the drive back was something to behold. I'll tell you what, I could have put in an hour's worth of footage just coming down the hill. The views were spectacular, but I only get to put a little bit in here for you, so enjoy this little piece.
Alright, next stop on our journey, we're going to Finch, Hatton, Gorge, and there is river crossings all the way along. So this looks pretty cool. Hey gang, how are we? Phase 2 of our Eungella National Park tour today, and we are at Finch, Hatton, Gorge. So we're just going to take a walk. It's not sure how long. I reckon it's about an hour and a half round trip. Apparently there is obviously some gorges here, but some waterfalls and some cascading water. So we're going to go and have a look at that. Hopefully it stacks up. But either way, it's a beautiful day. Clouds are starting to lift. But yeah, we're just enjoying this a lot. So come along for the journey. I'll show you where we're going. Righto, just off the side of the trail, we're only probably 400 or 500 metres in. Yeah, a little point of interest here. Lovely waterfalls. Alright, definitely worth the walk. It's about 1.4 k's from the car park just to the cascades. You can do longer walks, but just for that one.
Each way.
Each way, by the way, not 1.4 around, 2.8 total. Allow a good hour and a half for it, but it is worth it. There was just so many bloody people there, you could barely get a shot without a head in it or something or whatever. So that's school holidays for you, gang. But anyway, we've done it. Really glad we did. 1.4 k's back. All right, go and grab some lunch when we get there. These river crossings are absolutely stunning, aren't they?
after working up a fair bit of a hunger walking up and down those hills, we popped into Pinnacle and grabbed one of their pies. We've been told that they're pretty damn famous for their pies. Now, if you have a look up on the border, you can see the list of them, and they're $11 a pop. But I can guarantee you now, having eaten one, they are worth every single cent of that $11, and I would go back there happily and have another one. I know my pie recommendations have been a little off point in the past, but this one I'm really happy to stand behind. This was probably the best pie I have ever eaten. It was sensational. And the back, the setting where we had it was pretty damn good too. So yeah, if you find yourself out in this area, stop in at Pinnacle, grab yourself a pie. I can guarantee you will not regret it.
Well, it looks like one of our neighbours has got into a bit of strife. It's very sloppy here today, and he's just gummed up. So another neighbour has got a winch and drag him up this little slip incline here. You're going to be on YouTube. Righto, we've cracked out the max tracks now. We're getting serious. Alright, we're about to spool up again. Alright, good. Brakes off. Spooling. Keep going. Really worried about that exhaust, but it's clearing.
Unfortunately, with the rain that we'd had, it just caused this little slick layer on top of the soil, and this poor guy in the van just could not get any traction. We couldn't drag him out because there were some pretty sharp corners there. So we just kept winching him into places and then slowly redirected him until he got a little bit of traction and was able to go out under his own steam. But we did get him out. Unfortunately, the poor guy really didn't have a hell of a lot of clue of what he was doing, but we got him there.
Good morning, everybody. How are we?
Good morning. So today's a good day for us. We're moving again, which means Sharpie love. We've just spent the last 4 days in Mackay. We've stayed at Rowan Campgrounds, which is like a scout camp park. Great little oasis, beautiful mountain bike trails, walking tracks and things like that. It is very uneven ground, so make sure you've got lots of chocks and things to get yourself level.
And a good handbrake.
Yeah, but it was beautiful. $15 a night or $20 if you can get a powered site. The only down thing I have about it is the facilities there, so the toilets and showers, which are beautiful and warm and hot, but they are unisexed.
Yeah, that made it a bit awkward.
And not cleaned regularly. That's the only gripe that I have with the facility, but that's that part of it. Mackay itself is beautiful.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the area, and it's been great seeing all the sugar cane.
Yeah.
And
we went out west for a day and checked out the national parks out there and the platypus out at Broken River and
Youngella it's called.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Great little place. Today we're not travelling far, we're only travelling about 60 k's down the road to OD Sugar Farm. We're going to do a tour down there, see what's happening. But yeah, otherwise we're on the road heading north towards Eungella Beach.
Yep.
And yeah, see what's up here.
Yeah, just keep pumping north. So yeah, thank you very much, Mackay, for a lovely stay.
Yeah.
But yeah, really are looking forward to heading north and seeing some more stuff and hopefully get into some dry weather.
Yeah.
All right, gang. Thanks very much, and we'll see you as we progress. See ya.
Bye.